What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jermaine Franklin. Get this. Detroit boxing rises again. Jermaine Franklin and other locals hit Dazn on May 23rd. Promoter Dimitri Salita and Dazn have teamed up to unearth and provide a spotlight for the traditional, rich boxing talent minded in and around Detroit, with their production arriving May 23rd. Salita Promotions on Thursday announced Dazn stream card at Detroit's Wayne State Fieldhouse at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Headlined by heavyweight Jermaine Franklin, which is 22-2-14, versus former U.S. Olympian Devin Vargas, which is 11-10-9. The Big Time Boxing U.S. Series aims to showcase promising domestic products, and Detroit and nearby Michigan towns have proven a productive launching point, given the historic feats accomplished by longtime residents such as Joe Louis, Thomas Hearns, and Clarissa Shields, whom Salita promotes. Okay. And he said this: "I want to show the world the new Jermaine Franklin," said in a news release. "I have some new smoke to show boxing fans. I've learned so much after the Joshua fight. I must trust myself and my skills. My team told me, if you want the belt, you have to go for it. You see a new Jermaine Franklin. I promise that." Being home is a part of the newfound inspiration. He said, "I'm so hyped to fight in front of my family and friends." Franklin said, "I get a chance to come out and come home and give my family a welcome home knockout. I have been to some great places to fight, but nothing comes close to fighting at home in front of family." Those are the words of Jermaine Franklin, and let me counterpunch. Man, I'm really happy for Jermaine Franklin. Jermaine Franklin went to the UK, took on Dillian Whyte, okay? He took on Dillian Whyte, and a close fight. It was a good fight. It wasn't the type of fight that you thought that you were going to get. And honestly, Dillian Whyte handpicked Jermaine Franklin. He was an undefeated fighter, but nobody ever heard of him until that day, and he made a name for himself. See, and it just goes to show you, it's not it's not the fact that you lose, it's how you lose. And how he lost was close. He gave a good effort. He showed chin. He showed grit. He showed determination, and he showed potential for another fight, and he landed the Joshua fight last year. So not only did he get a check from the Dillian Whyte fight, he also got a bigger check from fighting Anthony Joshua, because Joshua decided to fight him instead of Dillian Whyte. Okay, so, he got two fights there, and then he fought later on. He fought an undefeated guy and beat him. And I think that was somewhere in Europe, Northern Europe. And he's quit his job because he's able to make enough money to quit his job and to do what he loves to do. So I'm really happy for him. His stars are aligned the right way, and now he's headlining a card at home. Now, Jermaine Franklin, he's an exciting fighter. I would love to see him fight someone like Andy Ruiz, or somebody like that, or Miller would be a good fight for him, down the line. And the new Jermaine Franklin, I'm eager to see who this person is, because the old one that I saw, was good enough for me. So if he's just going to be that much better, I can't wait to see it. Now, does he have punching power? Of course he does. He's a heavyweight. He had Dillian Whyte on shaky legs, at the end of one of those rounds. I think it was like the 7th or 8th round, when he caught Dillian Whyte with a right cross and made those legs stumbly. You know what I mean? So he can crack a bit, and Joshua, played it real cautious with him as well. So that goes to show you, you know what I mean? And, and Jermaine Franklin ain't never scared. Okay, he's a fighter that goes in and gives it what he has, and that's what you expect from any fighter. So I think he will always have no problem getting a fight, because he shows grit and he shows excitement to the fans. And I'm glad he's at home too. And fighting the former Olympian with 10 losses, he may give the fans what he wants by a knockout, because I think if you're going to knock anybody out, and I understand you can't knock everybody out, but it's a good bet to bet on that knockout. But no, I'm happy for Jermaine Franklin. I will be looking and tuning in to see Jermaine Franklin on that card. Of course, you guys tell me what you think of Jermaine Franklin headlining a card on Dazn May 23rd. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.